On the Mac, before we install other software, the very first thing we need to do is install Xcode, which are the Apple developer tools. And since we're developers, we're going to need some of these tools. Xcode ships with macOS 10.6 Snow Leopard. You can find Xcode on the installation DVD inside the folder called Optional Installs. If we open that up, you'll see a package, xcode.mpkg. Apple includes Xcode for your convenience, but they don't install it for you because most Mac users aren't developers and they'll never need it. But as developers, we need it, mostly because there's a particular software compiler included that we'll need to use. Now, if you don't already have Xcode or the GCC compiler installed, or if you aren't sure, then you'll want to run this package. So let's open it up and let's walk through the installation steps. We're just going to be accepting all of the defaults that it wants to use. So we'll say continue. We'll accept the license agreement. You can read through that. Go ahead and accept these defaults for what it wants to install and where it wants to install them. Continue. We can go ahead and let it install it on our default location on our main hard drive. And then it wants the password to install software. That's our main user login password that we also use when we're doing system updates and things like that. So I'll type in mine and hit return. Now it says preparing for installation, validating packages, and then we'll actually perform the installation and do the writing of the files. Now, the installation process will probably take at least 10 minutes, so pause this movie, go get a cup of coffee while it finishes, and then you can restart the movie when your installation is complete. Okay, now your Xcode install should be complete. We now have everything installed to allow us to compile software and to be a developer. So we can close out the windows, and we can close all these windows here, and we can even eject this CD as well. Now let's confirm that that worked. Let's open up our terminal application. And inside terminal, if our Xcode installation worked correctly, we should have our GCC program now installed. That's what we were looking for. So if we type GCC space -v, that will tell us whether or not we have GCC and what version it is. So there we go. And look down here, GCC version 4.2.1. Now if you have a different version, 4.2.2, 4.2.3, don't worry about it. We just want to make sure that we have version 4 or later installed. So that lets us know that it is there. Now keep the terminal application open because we're going to be coming back to it often during the next few movies. But we're ready now to start installing and compiling some of the software that we're going to need to develop in Ruby on Rails.